Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to another Lost episode. This one is Season 6, Episode 16. What they died for. Who died for? That's the big question. No, the big question is last episode. Across the sea. What can we say about that I haven't already mentioned last episode? Well, it was a divisive episode, wasn't it? I can tell, because it kind of set us up for finding out the answers to lots and lots and lots of questions, and we didn't really get that, did we? We didn't really get any answers whatsoever. In fact, what we got was Mother, right at the beginning, telling us any answers the show gives will only lead to more questions. It's right there, right at the beginning. And it stayed pretty true to it because, we found out what it was all about, the heart of the island, protecting the light. But we didn't really find out where it came from or what it was. We only had Mother's word for a lot of stuff that happened in the last episode. And we don't know if she even knows. See, the first question was, is Mother the first? Was she the first protector, or was she just one in a long line? Given that Jacob isn't the first, and he took the job on from somebody else, I'm assuming that Mother also did. That she was definitely not the first, which means that most of what she said is open to suspicion. Not necessarily lies, but I don't think she really knew. Which makes me think that her saying to the man in black and Jacob that she's fixed it so that they can't hurt each other, which was blatantly not true, since Jacob beat up the man in black twice and then threw him into the heart of the island, which caused him to turn into the smoke monster and kill his body, which feels like hurt to me. It feels like harm. Could be wrong. I don't think I am. So if she was wrong about that, maybe she's wrong about the man in black leaving the island. Why would she make it so that the man in black couldn't leave the island? She didn't really say that, did she? She didn't say she made it. She just said, no matter how hard you try, you will never be able to leave. Does she know that as a fact? And we've also got all this talk of, like, if the man in black leaves the island, it's going to be the end for everyone. I'm not entirely sure I believe that, though. Not after what I saw last episode. You know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think that the sideways timeline is actually the future. It's happening at the same time as the main storyline, but it's in the future. Maybe the man in black, because now we know that the man in black's intention was never to leave the island via submarine or by plane. It was to leave via the donkey wheel. And we know that that has a weird time dilation-y thing. It shot Ben 10 months into the future, I think. And it shot John Locke 3 years into the future. So maybe with the man in black, it's going to throw him 10 years into the past, 5 years into the past, 2 years into the past. It doesn't really matter. No, it's got to be quite a bit, actually. It's got to be a good 15 years into the past. Enough time that he changes things to the point where Jack ends up having a son, etc., etc. So from the man in black's perspective, all this sideways timeline is his future. Does that make any sense? I'm sure it's got to have something to do with time. And then the prophecy of if the man in black leaves, everyone's life will be over, will cease to exist. It's not really true. It's just as they are now, they will cease to exist, but they will be reborn-ish into these new characters. It all sounded really, really plausible when I ran through it in my head, but now I've said it out loud, it sounds really ridiculous. What else? How long ago it was? I'm thinking about 2100 years ago. How old was Mother? How long has she been there? I'm thinking longer than a normal human lifetime. It could be like 200 years. A smallish figure like that. It could have been, 3,100 years. It could be an extreme amount of time that she'd been there. But I definitely don't think she was the first. And I definitely don't think that she was told all the answers. Jacob knows nothing. He really doesn't really know anything about what the island really is. No one does. It's all hearsay and mythology at this point. Was Mother a smoke monster? When she said to Jacob that going in there would be a fate worse than death, was she speaking from experience? Now I want to say no. I want to say no, she was just a person, a long-lived person. But then we have that incident where she visited the man in black in the donkey wheel chamber. She knocked him unconscious, dragged his body up the ladder to the surface, filled in the well and destroyed the well, and then hiked a good mile to the village and killed everyone in there and burnt it to the ground on her own before the man in black even has a chance to regain consciousness. It seems a tough ass. It seems quite a lot to do for one person. Unless, of course, you're a smoke monster. So there's... I don't know. She could have been. I don't think we're going to get any more answers anyway, so I don't think any of this really matters so much. It's now all about the forward story. It's all about what's going to happen if the man in black actually gets to leave. It's got to hike it to the Orchid Station. It's got to try and kill everyone that's left. Why does he want to kill everyone that remains? Why can't he leave right now? Why couldn't he leave 10 days ago? Jacob's been dead for a while now. If Jacob is the one that makes the rules. And why won't Jacob let the man in black leave? I can understand Mother not wanting him to leave, but I don't understand why why Jacob would want to keep him around. After all, he's been threatening to kill Jacob for the last couple of 100 years, so why wouldn't you just let him leave and be done with it? Still quite a lot I don't get. Okay, I think I've rambled on long enough. We're going to get on with what they died for. Are we talking about the people that have already died? Charlie, Anna Lucia, Libby, etc., Michael? Or are we going to pick up from the remnants of losing Saeed, Jin and Sun? I do hope so. And the repercussions of that. And Frank, possibly. We don't know the fate of Frank yet. Or are we going to get more deaths? I still think we're going to get a major confrontation between Ben and Charles. Why can't Ben and Charles kill each other? I didn't say half the things I wanted to say. I've got to confess. I wrote all things down, then I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't read what I've written. There was also brothers. Jacob and Man in Black are brothers, twins. Insert twin reference here. Castor and Pollux. Romulus and Remus. Brother references, Cain and Abel. Osiris and Set, etc., etc. Right, let's go on with this.
Located your missing cargo.
My father's coffin, you found it.
At long last.
Yes, sir. It'll be arriving in Los Angeles by the end of the day.
That's great news. Thank you.
Of course, sir.
We at Oceanic are very sorry it's taken so long. Good day, sir.
Oh, it's Desmond pretending. He hasn't pushed Jack yet, has he?
Locke did this to them.
No. The Man in Black did it to him.
We had to kill him, Jack.
You can't.
I know.
How are you going to kill him? He's immune to bullets. He's probably immune to explosions as well.
Before Saeed died, he said that Desmond was in a well. Locke wants Desmond dead, then we're gonna need him.
Yep. They're going to have to blow up the orchid, aren't they?
I will not let you hurt Mr. Locke again.
I'm not here to hurt him. I am here to help him let go.
Who are you?
You want to know who I am?
Ha! He's remembering. It's just trauma.
Been a long time. You sure it's still there?
It's C4, Richard. I put some thought into hiding it.
Let me guess, cookie jar.
Don't be ridiculous. It's in my secret room behind the bookcase.
The secret room behind the bookcase was the smoke summoning place.
What's that? A secret room?
It's where I was told I could summon the monster. That's before I realized that it was the one summoning me. Richard, it's your idea. Are we looking to cripple the plane or blow it to hell?
Blow it to hell.
Okay, you can need it all.
Take it all.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
She's with me.
Hello, Charles.
May I come in?
And Charles has lost his sub, so he's trapped now as well.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, Richard?
We're getting explosives to destroy the plane on the other island.
Why would you want to do that?
None of your damned business.
I've had that plane rigged with explosives since I got here. As usual, Benjamin, I'm 3 steps ahead of you.
Not anymore, though.
Jacob invited me.
That's a lie. You've never even seen Jacob.
I most certainly have. He visited me, not long after your people destroyed my freighter.
Oh.
He convinced me of the error of my ways, and told me everything I need to know for this exact purpose. If you don't want to die, we need to hide.
You got no choice. Do it. Do it. You're with Charles now.
I'm the suspect.
Okay. Why would he do that? Because he needs to be in prison with Kate.
Saving the taxpayers the trouble.
Oh, Saeed. Yes, of course. And Kate. He just knows where to be.
How are you doing today?
I like this Desmond. I like the old Desmond, but this Desmond's quite fun.
You said he couldn't kill us. I've been wrong before.
I killed him, didn't I?
Don't.
No.
No, don't go there.
He killed him.
Yeah. He doesn't believe it. He's going to carry that guilt around.
Give me the ashes.
What? Who are you?
Give me the ashes you took from Alana's things after she died. I know they're in your pocket.
Oh, that's what he took.
What do you want him for?
Of course.
Hugo? Dude,
Why is he appearing as a child?
I've been waiting for you to show up. Where you been? Doesn't matter. I'm here now. My ashes are right there in that fire. When it burns out, you'll never see me again. What? You should get your friends. We're very close to the end, Hugo.
Oh. He was only able to stick around while there was a remnant of him still left on the island. And now that that's gone, he can pass. Wait. That's not right. We was told that he can't change into the black smoke anymore. Wasn't we? No, he can't change his face anymore. Sorry, I got... Oh well, Richard's gone. Got myself confused there for a minute.
And who might you be?
Zoe. My name is Zoe.
Don't talk to him. Don't say anything.
Oh, she's gone.
Why would you do that? You told her not to talk to me. That made her pointless. You tell me why you came back here, and I won't hurt your daughter.
Tell him.
I brought Desmond Hume back here because of his unique resistance to electromagnetism. He was a measure of last resort. I'm not saying any more in front of him.
Ben? What the hell?
He doesn't get to save his daughter.
Oh. Well, okay. I thought Ben would be the loser in that confrontation. I wasn't expecting it so soon, to be fair. Oh, they're all here.
Hello, Kate. James.
Jack.
So you're the one who wrote our names on the wall.
I am.
Sun and Jin Kwan and Saeed Jarrah, you wrote their names on the wall?
He did.
Yes.
Is that why they're dead?
I'm very sorry.
You're sorry.
Kate?
No, I want to know why. I want to know that Sun and Jin and Saeed didn't die for nothing.
What did they die for? Come on.
Come and sit down and I'll tell you what they died for. I'll tell you why I chose them. And why I chose you. And then I'll tell you everything you need to know about protecting this island, because by the time that fire burns out,
one of you will have to.
one of you is going to have to start doing it.
Which one? Kate, Jack, Hugo, or Sawyer? We know it's going to be Jack, but I really want it to be Hugo.
I'm sorry, are you saying that I sent this man to run you down?
No. No. But what if all this...
It's for a reason.
Maybe this is happening for a reason. I think I'm ready to get out of this chair.
Good.
I brought all of you here because I made a mistake. A mistake I made a very long time ago, and now, because of that, there's a very good chance that every single one of you and everyone you've ever cared about is going to die. What mistake?
He threw the man...
Call him the monster.
Yes.
I chose you because you were like me. You were all alone. You were all looking for something that you couldn't find out there. I chose you because you needed this place as much as it needed you.
Why did you cross my name off of your wall?
Because you became a mother. There's just a line of chalk in a cave. The job is yours if you want it, Kate.
Okay. So it didn't mean anything at all. Why? Because she became a mother. Because she had other responsibilities. Yeah, okay.
There's a light at the center of the island. You have to make sure it never goes out. That's how you protect it.
Your monster friend said there was nothing to protect it from.
You have to protect it from him. You must do what I couldn't. What I wasn't able to do.
You want us to kill him? Is that even possible?
I hope so, because he is certainly going to try to kill you.
Wow, this is heavy.
So, are you gonna pick?
It's not up to him, it's up to you.
I'm not going to pick, Hugo. I want you to have the one thing that I was never given.
Choice.
A choice.
I'll do it.
No.
This is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Is that a question, Jack?
No.
Good.
He's drunk here. It's Jack. Does he feel any different? I think he does.
Now you're like me.
Who's Hume?
That's me.
Where's your friend with my money? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to say I shot all of you trying to escape.
Don't worry. He'll be here.
Ana Lucia's helping them. Why? Because he's already woken her. No?
You're with him, and you're with me.
What do you mean I'm with you?
We are going to a concert.
David's concert. David's concert? Maybe Daniel's concert.
He said Desmond was a failsafe. Jacob's last resort in case, God forbid, I managed to kill all of his beloved candidates. One final way to make sure that I never leave this place. I'm gonna find Desmond. And when I do, he's gonna help me do the one thing that I could never do myself.
What's that?
I'm gonna destroy the island.
But we saw that. We saw the island destroyed underwater. But that was the sideways timeline. It's another one of those things where I'm almost totally convinced that the sideways timeline is a future event or a future. I explained it better at the beginning. Charles is dead. Charles is dead. Zoe's dead. I don't care about Zoe. I knew she wouldn't last. I wasn't sure whether Ben or Charles would be the survivor in a confrontation between the two. I wasn't expecting it quite that way, and I wasn't quite expecting it quite so sudden. So all that talk of when they originally met, when Charles said, "Are you here to kill me?" and Ben said, "We both know I can't do that." But it just turns out that Ben could do that. So I wonder what that was all about. Okay, so Jacob finally sits the remaining candidates down and tells them exactly what's going on, sort of, and gives them a choice. And I really did hope it was going to be Hugo that took on the mantle of Jacob. But it was Jack, of course it was Jack. And now he has become as Jacob is. And Jacob is now gone, I assume. But it's changed, hasn't it? I mean, originally Mother said that they were protecting the heart of the island from people. People that would corrupt it, that would try and harm it. Pardon me. Hiccups. But now Jacob says it's to protect the island from him, from the man in black. Obviously it's more than that. It's to kill the man in black, to protect the island, and then continue to protect the island. How long's Jack going to live for? How long is Jack going to do this job for? We may never know. Ben shooting Charles, that was a bit of a shocker. Zoe being killed wasn't so much of a shocker. And now we've got this added threat of Ben is still gunning for Penny. Wants to see Penny die, and so does the man in black for some reason. I wonder why, and I wonder what Charles's measure of last resort actually entailed. I mean, if it's to blow up the island, then he's playing right into the man in black's hands, because that's exactly what the man in black wants. Things are going to get complicated, and we've got an hour and 45 minute thereabouts finale to do. I mean, literally anything could happen. That's like 2.5 episodes for a finale, more or less. I feel like I've missed out in trying to unravel things that didn't actually matter in the end. I feel like I've missed something that did matter, and now I'm totally lost as to really what's going on. I mean, I get it, but how it all fits in and everything, yes, it's still one of those. There's gonna be questions even after this is finished. So, I suppose we just have to see what this finale entails. I mean, I thought whichever candidate actually became the new Jacob was going to be in the next episode, like right at the end. I thought that was going to be a final piece, but Jack's already done it now, and he can find the heart now if he wants. But he hasn't really been told anything about what his powers are. He's obviously going to have some. There's some innate power behind being the protector. But Jack hasn't been told any of that yet. Jacob hasn't disappeared yet. So, okay, onwards and upwards. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Until then, bye-bye.